The other day I was sound asleep and I had a dream that I built a mob farm that gave me infinity items per hour. So when I woke up, I decided I was gonna build it. It's raining monsters from out of the sky. This farm I built gets over 20,000 items per hour. This design will farm zombies, skeletons, witches, spiders, baby zombies, villager zombies, creepers, some endermen, and even the ender dragon. Okay, maybe not the ender dragon, but it's gonna be big enough to spawn a ton of mobs, so let's go see it! As you can see here on my super flat world, there's mobs that spawn all over the place, even really far from you. So we're gonna take advantage of that. We're not gonna build some little rinky-dink farm, we're gonna build a monstrosity. To build this farm, we're raising it up 120 blocks, so that way we're having no monsters spawn on the ground. And just so you know, this farm is so good, it'll work in Java or Bedrock.
Sweet!
To start this farm, we're gonna build a platform that will be the collection area system. And this diamond block will be the marker for the exact middle of the farm. From there, we'll build 5 blocks out on every side, and we'll fill the entire thing in and put a border around it, leaving us with a 12 by 12 platform for funneling mobs. So now we're gonna put water in every corner so that way it flows to the middle and gives us this perfect shape. Then I knocked out a 5 by 5 area and put up signs to stop the water flow, and that should give plenty of space for all these mobs to fall through and not get crowded. And when they funnel into that hole, they'll drop 30 blocks and fall to their death. So this design is going to be huge, but it's actually really simple. I'm just going to create a bunch of platforms that we could funnel mobs in using water. So when the water comes down just like this, it'll wash them right to the edge. The first platform is 8 blocks long, the rest are going to be 7, so that way the water continues to spill all the way down. So we're going to build 10 of these in total, giving us the maximum amount of spawning area distance. And if I did this right, the water should flow, going down each layer without stopping or getting stuck. Oh yeah. Each one of these platform arms will be 75 by 12 blocks each. Now let me just build this 4th side and this first layer is done. And already just with this one layer we're getting dozens of mobs going. But I still need to align the sides with magma block so that way it stops mobs from spawning on them and it'll stop spiders from crawling up the side. And now the mobs have nowhere to escape, so they're gonna get pushed straight into my kill chamber. And here's the first platform. Each of these will have 3,600 possible spawning blocks, and I'm going to build it 5 layers high. That's going to give us 18,000 possible spawning blocks for mobs to spawn on. And since this is going to be a crazy long build, I'm going to switch gears and go into music montage mode while we build the next 4 layers. Seems to be working because mobs are spawning on both layers. Now I got all the layers built, but this farm is still not done yet. In order for this farm to work during the day, I'm gonna have to put a roof over it and block all the skylight. So to do that, I'm gonna have to go out 15 blocks on each side and then cover the whole entire thing. This is gonna be massive. And if my calculations are correct, it's gonna take over 15,000 blocks just to complete this roof. I decided to use magma blocks because it looks cool and it matches the rest of my farm. Plus it has an awesome dual purpose. It'll also keep mobs from spawning on it, so there you go, I won't even have to light the top up. And now with the final touches to my roof being done, the only thing left to do is install an automatic water system to make this farm completely AFK automatic. And doing that, I kept it really simple. I just created a simple redstone repeater clock that sent a signal out to all 4 sides. That signal went all the way down to each layer of dispensers and dispenses the water 1 layer at a time. Now the only thing left I have to do to collect all the items is build a little hopper system that funnel into a chest. And the farm is working, but to make it look even more epic, I'm going to install a bunch of beacons just for pure aesthetics. Now let's give it a full test, and then I'll give you a complete tour of this entire humongous, mega, massive, awesome farm. And AFKing for just under 5 minutes got me this many items. Let's put that into a real perspective to help you understand how awesome this farm is. In just about 6 minutes, you get a full chest, which is 2,304 items total. If you went AFK for a full hour, you would have 10 full chests. That's over 23,000 items in an hour. And if you decided to leave your computer on AFK for 8 hours while you fell asleep, that would be 80 chests or over 184,000 items. I mean, the rate that this farm just drops mobs is insane. You got 5 different layers always going, pretty much ensuring that you're reaching the maximum mob potential. Now let's see the whole thing in its full glory. Now this build and editing this video takes a lot of time, so if you liked it even a little bit, I would very much appreciate if you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.